Ignition. Liftoff.
Hello everyone and welcome to ET News. I'm Yazzie Tanner.
And I'm Piarmo. ET News bring you news and information from Edison, Korea and Technology High School.
Looking ahead at this edition of ET News, solutions take on a mirrored meaning on Monaco Science Minutes. And see what it's like behind the scenes of a camera TV show almost all of us have seen and likely have watched. But first, here's Clint Paramita with this morning's announcements.
Thanks, Yazzie. This first announcement is for anyone with an Edison library book still out. Return it today. Seniors, if you plan to go to the Senior Breakfast Club next week, you need to get your permission slips in right away. Also, today is your last day to get caps and gowns. They're $35. Monaco is still doing Chem Lab makeup and tutoring. That's every day but Friday from 2:30 to 5:30. Of course, this isn't the only way you're going to get ET News. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So follow, like, and share us all three at RCSD ET News. That's your announcements. I'm Clint Paramita.
Now let's take a behind-the-scenes look at one of the most watched educational programs, Homework Highlight. Here's Ayana Reeves.
As you may know, WXXI has been around for many years, putting on shows and programs for young teens and younger kids. One of the people who are responsible for what we see on WXXI is producer Lisa Famiglietti.
Well, I think for anybody who works in TV knows that ultimately to put on a TV show, it really takes drive and determination.
Most people really don't make a lot of money who work in the TV industry.
So those that go into it really care about what they're doing and are very passionate about what they're doing, especially with a live show, a live half-hour show. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. Something can always go wrong.
A microphone can die, somebody might be in the wrong spot, something might not be turned on, or something might die in the middle of the show. But for Craig Ziramba, one of the guest hosts of the show, Homework Hotline, is not just about mechanical problems that happen, but actually the pace of the show as well.
Make sure that I don't talk too fast, and that's a difficult thing because I get excited about stuff and then you start walking over really fast. So I got to pace myself, and Lisa will be in my ear telling me stuff, slow down, and she keeps us track of how many minutes we have left in our section.
His love of teaching shows because the work he does on the show comes after full-time duties as a Rochester City School District teacher.
The camaraderie with the people in the studio that we work with, I like that we're able to help kids in Rochester and the Northeast with their homework.
Homework Hotline airs on WXXI Monday through Thursday throughout the school year. Ayana Reeves, ET News.
Next week, ET News brings you a story that airs on Homework Hotline, produced by Senior Anthony Johnson, about the pitfall of peer pressure meeting students who learned about downside.
Chemistry can be a lot of fun, especially when Monaco's around. Here's Monaco Science Minute.
Hello, it is I, Monaco, with the Science Minute for you today. I'm going to be showing you how to make a solution. Solution is a mixture of chemicals. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a solution of silver nitrate by adding silver nitrate to water and getting it to dissolve. In a solution, the solid that gets dissolved is called the solute. The material that does the dissolving, like water or liquid, is called the solvent. So I weigh that out on balance. So, solute, solids, or gases sometimes, solvent, the liquid. Add the two together. Ba-ba-da-boopy. I learned this at bartending school. Just kidding, didn't go there. And then you mix. Swirl, 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 swirl. Takes a moment or so, but this chemical is dissolving. This one's silver nitrate, and in my beaker I've labeled the concentration of it so that I know how strong it is compared to other things. And to a chemist, that number out in front tells you the concentration, and you need to know these things so your chemical reactions, perfect, go properly. So that's how you make a solution. I want to make a few more so I can do a chemical reaction with it. This reaction I'm going to show you is the Tollens reaction. As you add the sodium hydroxide, a reaction occurs. This one is called ammonium hydroxide. It's very concentrated and very strong and very odoriferous. So I got to be careful and quick here because I don't want to gas myself too much. Lose some more hair. So it's taking a little time. And we have the classic example of the mirror. Now if this was a flat piece of glass, it would look exactly like the most perfectest mirror ever in the whole wide world. Okay? And that would have been, if you were the chemist back in 1600 that figured this out, the first time a mirror would have been accessible to the masses. Cheap, relatively quick to make, and changing the entire world with a few simple solutions and a series of chemical reactions. So, for Edison Tech Science Minutes, it's Monaco. Thanks for watching.
Well, that does it for this edition of ET News. Check us out every Friday. I'm Yazzie Turner.
And I'm Piamos. Thanks for watching.